Hello Taurus, welcome to June 2022. I have a tarot and astrology reading for you. Taurus family, I hope you've been doing the bestest and I hope all is well with you. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel and if you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website rubyreadstarot.com. I was requested by a Taurus for a little bit more TLC to the Taurian family, and I honour that, and hopefully we'll get a chance to do a bit more together. It's just I'm currently in the process of finding a home and moving, so just a little bit longer left of this journey, and hopefully, God willing, we'll be situated. And so let's talk about this astrology because a lot of it's running in tandem with my life. But here we go. On the 3rd, Mercury, which has been in retrograde in the sign of Gemini, has now gone direct in the sign of Taurus. And Taurus, I think, with Venus having gone into your sign back in May, it's sort of set off this 4-week period of just romance and financial matters. You know, you're feeling Venus going home. And so there is something about going home, Taurus, here. There's something about coming home to yourself, coming home to what feels right, coming home to, you know, your sacred space. And I think with Mercury now going direct in your sign also, there is this need for you to kind of move forward with plans. Anything that may have felt stuck or stagnating, long periods of stagnation are now over, the delays are done, and I feel like you can finally make some plans for the future. And I feel like you'll be more motivated to do so because as of the 4th, Saturn will be going in retrograde in Aquarius. Yes, that is Dora the Explorer. Saturn will be going in retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, and this Taurus is that period where you may need to set boundaries with your social circle in order to really get better connected with yourself. Okay, and this is a journey of really connecting with you, what you want, who you are, all of that kind of stuff. On the 13th, Mercury goes home, enters the sign of Gemini, tricks the sign of Gemini, and it's time to party. It's really time to let your hair down. Nothing's too serious. It's about socializing. It's about trying to find the balance between you and the outside world, knowing that this is the time to really enjoy yourself. Because on the 14th, that is indeed the full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And my instructions for you, Taurus, is have fun. Let your hair down, get together with your people. It's about the music, it's about the vices, it's about the laughs, it's about the good time. On the 21st, the sun moves into the sign of Cancer. This is the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, and this is so 4 weeks of shifting your perspective and your attention towards guarding and protecting yourself and the things that you do to protect your energy. You know, what it is that you might feel like you need to improve in terms of your creature comforts, your home, a massive spring clean, I don't know, getting rid of some things, bringing some things in. On the 22nd, Venus moves into Gemini. So this is, you know, that time where you've had a lot of abundance of love poured into your sign, okay, which is going to help you with your finances, with the way you've been feeling about yourself, your confidence, your money, the affection, the levels of love in your life. Moving into Gemini, you know, this is for me the ultimate fuckboy energy. It's exciting, it's fickle, it's sociable, it's flirty, it's about the intellectual love affairs, and it's about being gone with the wind, ghosted if it gets boring enough. On the 28th, there is a new moon in the sign of Cancer, and again, this is predominantly focusing on the home, on your community. Neptune happens to start its retrograde period in the sign of Pisces, and this is going to feel like a time where you really are beginning to separate facts from fiction. You're beginning to see clarity and truth within certain situations, certain people, certain scenarios in your life, Taurus. And I do feel like this month of June is going to be one of those months that really enables you to get a better grasp on what you want, the energy you want to be around, your home sphere, who you want in your home, and what you're willing to do to protect your energy, to protect yourself, and protect that's precious to you. Which may even be your family or those that feel like family to you. All right, deep breath in for me, Taurus. Oh, that was quick, the way that jumped out. That is the Judgment card. So, in June, you are presented with a decision. It's a much necessary decision. It's something that you know hasn't just sort of come out of the blue. This may have been something that you've been thinking about, contemplating for a while. It's almost as if it could be something that's come up from the past again, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Either way, I do feel like with this Mercury going direct in your sign, it gives you the opportunity to, I guess, make certain decisions about where you may have felt stuck or where you may have felt as if there wasn't enough energy or there wasn't enough information. I do feel like now that you are, you're going to be seeing Mercury going into Gemini, I do feel like there's going to be more information in regards to whatever this decision is, whatever this thing is that you've been thinking about, or now that you have to decide about. The Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So Taurus, you have to be the voice of reason here. Mercury in your sign is pushing you to be really quite honest, upfront, very forthright about your reason. And you may even have to be the voice of reason right now. And it may come from severing a few ties. It may come from cutting away from things that have had you making the wrong decisions. Earth sign energy, Page of Pentacles. There's something about a humble offer. There's something about you needing to research something. There's something about an opportunity arising in regards to finances. And so you're being asked to make decisions from a place of reason. Okay? Could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo or a fellow Earth sign, fellow Taurus like yourself. But somebody is bringing forward some sort of offer to you where you might have to be really quite intellectually discerning, okay? And I do feel like Mercury being in your sign, going direct as of the 3rd up until the 13th is a very, very good time for you to use some clarity and clear thinking and come to decisions about your abundance and yourself and your self-esteem and the way that you've been seeing yourself. There's something about going from a page to a knight. I do feel like there's something that's bound to happen here that's going to be quite financially lucrative for you. It might put you in the driver's seat. So after a period of having to be humble, really having to perhaps downgrade, you're now going to, I guess, make the right kind of decision. So Taurus, make sure that you are coming from a place of discernment. Could be in regards to a Virgo. It may ask you to do some real soul searching here, Taurus. There's something that you've got to find an answer to, and it's going to come from within yourself. There may be a Virgo illuminating the path to you upgrading. But I do feel like for the most part, you can lead a horse to water, but can't make it drink. So you may be being led to an energetic upgrade in your life, and it could be with a particular Virgo. This for me could also be Saturn going retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. So it may be you setting some boundaries, and it may be you just taking a period of time out for yourself in June to kind of focus on where it is that you know that you can grow and you can elevate, and where it is that you know that there are certain decisions that are requiring you to cut off certain places, people, things, just in order for you to be able to grow, Taurus. Just in order for you to be able to grow and evolve. I feel like it's important for me to say to you also, Taurus, the answers that you need, you're coming near the conclusion of something. Okay, you're coming next to the end. That's 9. So, and that's 20, 29. So I do feel like you're about to come full circle with the process. You're about to come full circle with the process. That's the Fool card. That is the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot card. I really love this energy because it's completely coinciding with the astrology of the month. Okay. Taurus. This new beginning, this new start, and it's going to feel like an energetic new button at the full moon, in the new moon in Gemini, as the beginning of the very, very beginning of the month of June. You're offered a fresh new beginning, and so take a risk. There's something about you trusting the decision and the direction that you're being led in right now, and I do feel like that the trust comes from a lot of internal knowing, and so right now you are being asked to really focus on what you know. You may need to kind of face a few of your shadows in June, where you're really being asked to shift your perspective from what's been lost. Okay, we see the cups on the floor with what they were containing being spilt out, and so I do think it's necessary to say, I think you may actually need to kind of focus on what you have, what you've got, what you've gained, what you've still got going on, because I do feel like the minute you decide to shift your focus on the possibilities of what is or what can be, the minute you make that amends with what's gone and, you know, really understand that now is the time that you have to push forward, I do feel like you're going to find that what you have left over gets you to exactly where you need to be, and it's something that's celebrated. Okay, there's 3 generations of people raising their cups here. So there's some sort of agreement or arrangement. It could be in regards to a home and a dream come true. That's the Star card, and that's the Lover's card, and that's the Death card. And Pisces card, Hanged Man, which is, I think, perfect for this Neptune retrograde. You may really be asked to kind of just hang out and contemplate for a minute about the directions that you're headed in and the information that comes forward. But Taurus, you need to know that there is some sort of soulmate union here, and it feels like a dream come true. It could be with a Gemini, an Aquarius, Sagittarius, sorry, not even Sagittarius, a Scorpio or a Cancer, or a Virgo, or a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. A decision that you make, being very aware that you're being the voice of reason here, and even having to adopt this humility is really going to take you, Taurus, to a real place of being king. There is soul searching required of you. The answer you already have, it's deep within you, Taurus, and it's in regards to a new beginning that you know that you have to make after a period of having your cups spilled. Those cups may have been full of poison, but it is asking you to shift your perspective and focus on the good and the positive and what you have and what you can make with what you have. Because those 2 cups quickly turn into 3, and that's the celebration. That's every need, you know, to raise your cup and lift your mood, because there seems to be a decision that means following your truth, following your authenticity, that may lead you to somewhere that requires you to think beyond your scope of thinking, that may require you to broaden your horizons. It may require you to go with the flow, because I do feel like there is a love soulmate invitation that is receiving some form of transformation, and it involves a home situation. As Neptune goes into retrograde, make sure that you are really focusing on facts from fiction, but more so than anything, when Mercury goes direct and you're being asked to take a new direction, be it in love, be it towards your dreams, be it towards shifting your perspective, or being it towards the decisions that you need to make now in regards to transforming a home situation, you're not stuck. You're just soul searching. The time to go is here. Okay? It's go time. It's go time. You're making dreams come true. And I feel like the energy is very supportive of all the things that you really want to do right now, Taurus. So go with it. Taurus, I think that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website, rubyreadstarot.com. Tarot readings, healing therapies, counseling sessions. There's an active blog. Do check it out. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Subscribe, guys. All of my love to you. Take it easy, and bye.